Hi there, it begins again. My ankle is healed. I've been working on getting ready and I'm gonna start back on trail tomorrow. We just landed at the Reno Tahoe airport. Spend the night tonight at the Tahoe Valley campground and go from there. When I say we, as you know, probably, sadly, it's not Christy, but my oldest son Justin is joining me for this first week, so happy to have him. And if you remember Robbie from back in Wrightwood, who trail angeled with us, he's actually picking us up here because he's working not too far from here this summer. Do you recognize this guy? There's enough sun in his face.
What's up, Heavenly Hikes? How's it going?
We're doing great. Anxious to get back on trail. We might even get Robbie to join us a little bit. So we'll see how this works out.
We got to get up there where it's a little cool.
Good morning. We spent our first night here at the campground. We're getting packed up. We'll go get a permit and then we will get on trail. We are now at the Lake Tahoe Basin Management Unit at the Forest Service. That's who issues the Desolation Wilderness permits for the day issue. We had checked online, but the online quota was full, so we didn't know that we could do that, but it says if that was full that you can get some on the day, a limited number. So we're in the front of the line, waiting for them to open, and that's our next step to getting back on trail. There's the Echo Lake Chalet, little shopping, little store and such. And we are getting our packs on, getting ready to take off. Here is Echo Lake itself. Robbie's been down here and gotten his day permit, or signed in for the day permit. Justin has his Desolation Wilderness permit, and the trail goes across the spillway there. So Robbie's going to join us here in a second and we'll be on our way. It's 9:45. We are officially on trail. The goal is to do about 8 to 10 miles today, getting a late start, and it's a climb all day long. We will camp at a place called, of all things, Susie Lake. The wow factor is here for sure. A little snow up there. Good morning, little fella. More houses or chalets along Echo Lake. Gosh, it's phenomenal. Yeah, I'm not expecting us to make great time today because I have to keep stopping and looking at views like this. It's amazing.
Super nice.
Just amazing. Such a cool tree. I know I'm fresh back on trail and I've been away for a little bit, but my goodness, it's just amazing. The wow factor, the beauty, the variety of scenery already, just even in this first few miles. Seeing some pretty flowers.
Yeah. Of some natural beauty.
Looking back at Upper Echo Lake, then Echo Lake, back to where we started today. All right, we are getting ready to enter the Desolation Wilderness. There is the sign to prove it. Yeah. We're taking our first actual sit-down break. We're about 3 hours in. We're gonna have lunch before too long, but we needed to sit down in some shade, get a little snack. We've done going on 4 miles. There's a patch of snow left on that hillside over there that looks like a heart. Well, the trail's leveled back out a little bit. We've climbed about 800 to 1,000 feet. And yeah, this is probably a piece of cake for the people coming out of the big Sierras. But for a girl who's been off trail for 8 weeks and never was graded hills anyway, it's been a climb. First little patch of snow that's right beside trail. None on trail so far. 4.7 miles in. Nice little boardwalk through what must stay a little damp all the time. Almost to Lake Aloha.
That probably goes out that.
Those flowers smell good. Oh, what a pretty, pretty pond. Just alongside the trail here. Just beautiful. Pretty flowers. Crossing some snow, crossing some snow. Look at him. Almost to Lake Aloha. They've been teasing us for miles with the signs to Aloha Lake, and now finally, first glimpses. There it is, Aloha Lake. We'll be seeing a lot more of it in the next little bit, but there it is. All right, finally, we are taking our lunch break, and what a view. We've got our shoes off, our socks off, getting ready to make some lunch. What could be prettier? Check out that view. Yes. What do you think there, Justin?
Oh, I just keep saying wow. It is more wow. And now the dogs are out and feeling especially wow to have some lunch.
Mr. Robbie.
What's up? You should be here, wherever you are. Yeah,
It's worth the hike, absolutely.
6 miles in, but it's worth it.
Let's eat. Lunch, day one, a classic. Tortilla, pepperoni, and cheese. What do you think of it, Justin? Yes, indeed. Robbie's got some more of the same thing going on back there. There's Robbie. I'm going to call him Adam Akers II. Not everybody will understand that, but Christy will. Stretching it out after lunch. This is absolutely amazing. We took a long lunch break, enjoyed every minute of it. Had to say goodbye to Robbie. He's headed back to the truck, and we've got about 3 miles on to camp. No real uphills, so should hopefully be some pretty easy walking. The first mile or a little bit more is around the lake. Actually, we'll just be going around a few other lakes, so off we go. Beautiful. Well, we did have to walk across that bit of a snow patch over to here, but it's pretty flat. If you fell down, you weren't going to die or anything. And then now, continuing on that way. Another snow patch. All right, we are saying our final goodbyes to Aloha Lake. We have hiked way around to the other side of it. Can't even see back to where we were earlier. And we're gonna drop down to Heather Lake. Looks like a quick little descent here. I hear water running. We'll show you what we find. Oh look, I see a marmot over there on the rock. Let's see if I can get to him. Hello, fella. Just hanging out. Down, down, down. At least a little bit. I can't see where the water is, but I'm sure it's snow melt over there amongst those rocks. We found where some of that water is coming from, the water sound we were hearing. River crossing. Oh, more wow. The skies have definitely gotten dark in this direction. Hopefully it's a little further out than where we're going, but don't know yet. Sunshine behind us. And this little lake is Heather Lake. And the next one, as we come out the end of this, should be Susie Lake on the left, where we are hoping to camp. We see it, there is Susie Lake, just in time pretty much, because we are hearing more and more thunder, even seen lightning a time or two. We've been sprinkled on, but not any true rain. But yeah, we'll be glad to get our tents up and be off the hill. Well, we got here to camp. It was starting to come down almost like it was going to be a proper rain. We got our tents put up in the rain pretty quickly, and now the rain's quit, and I think it will blow on over, so we should have a great night. There's not any water. You can see any drops on the lake or anything now, so we do have a neighbor, a hammock camper, so Justin's a little jealous about that because he likes to hammock camp.
What's up, y'all? My name is Justin, and I am Dory's oldest son, which also makes me Do-si-do's oldest nephew. And I am excited to get to be a part of this journey, my mom's first week back on trail after her injury. I had held this week of vacation intending to come along and join Dory and Do-si-do, assuming they would be on trail. And while I'm terribly sad to not get to do this with Do-si-do, being a part of my mom's first week back is just a gift. And so celebrating that and just inspired by what these two women have done and what my mom right now is continuing to do. Both Dory and Do-si-do have poured into my life. And as you've been inspired through this channel, they've been doing that for me my whole life, and I'm extremely blessed by that. Not to mention my Uncle Adam and my dad and my two brothers who are outdoorsmen first class as well. But in all of that, we kind of have gotten this passed down from my grandpa Barney, who would have us on the water paddling kayaks or canoes any chance we could get, or camping out in the wilderness of West Virginia and Kentucky and Virginia. So those folks just pouring into me is inspiring me today to actually start what is going to be my longest time on trail ever consistently. So getting to do 5-6 days on trail and probably around 50 miles. So this is a fun journey, and I'm excited to be a part of this with you. And so here we go. We'll see where these next few days take us.
All right, going to do a little wrap up here for the first day. It was great. You've seen plenty of video from the first day, so I don't need to tell you anything about that. We ended up doing a total of 9.1 miles. We are camping tonight at 7,800 feet. Our highest point today was about 8,300. And the temperatures have been nice. It's a little cool this evening, probably in the 50s, but a little bit of breeze, but not bad. Anything you want to say?
Wow has been the word of the day. I think just every turn, something else that is just amazing to see. So looking forward to tomorrow.
See you then.